Hello, welcome to Shipwrecks. I am Ghost in the Hella. I had to start the stream a little bit early because the cats are being really cute, and I don't know how long they're gonna stay there. I think Little Bear's head's getting cut off. There we go. Whoop. Sorry for the camera movement. There we go. So, we are joined today, for at least for now, by our special guests, Little Bear and Gideon, aka the most beautiful cats in the world. I am a bit biased. Yeah, so it's been a minute since I have streamed something on a Thursday other than Coral Island. The last thing might have been Romancevania, which I still haven't. I need to go back and check and see if that bug has been fixed, because I would love to finish that game. But at any rate, we got a Humble Bundle recently that included Raptor Boyfriend, which is a game that has been on my wish list to play for a while. Because, I mean, come on. It's it's a weird dating sim / visual novel. It's set in the 90s. It's an indie game. Like, it's so many things that I love. It's like catnip for me, these kinds of games. So we're gonna see how it is. I'm very excited. Welcome to Ladle. I've already got an achievement. Okay, so unfortunately it does not have one of my absolute catnip things, which is character creation. So we are a set character, which, it's fine. It's fine. We are Stella, I believe. It's been a while since our last appointment, hasn't it, Doc? Well, I'm not gonna lie. A lot's changed. I know it's kind of a cliche, but my life didn't really start until last year. It didn't start until me and my dad moved to Ladle. Ladle, this magical small town in the middle of nowhere, Ontario. Oh, she does look happy about it. I'd dreamed of moving here for so long. Ever since I was a kid, I'd come to visit Grandma and go to the local camp. It was like a fantastical adventure every summer. I'm gonna see if I can turn off that sound, because I feel like that's gotta be annoying having it do that sound while I'm reading it out. Going back home to the lousy city felt like someone shaking me away from an amazing dream. Let's see. Options. Maybe just turn down the sound effects volume, if I can. Oh my god. There we go. See how that goes. That's still pretty damn loud. Oh well. But this time it was different. This time Ladle was going to be my home. I wish the reason we moved here wasn't because Grandma had passed on. We used to be so close. But then right before high school, me and Dad stopped coming to Ladle because, Dad and Grandma had a bad fight, or we moved too far away. I think the bad fight is too fucking sad for me. We moved too far away. We moved so far away that coming to Ladle would have been a 2-day trip. And with Dad working all the time, we just never made it up here. We still talked to Grandma on the phone every once in a while, but it wasn't the same. I think Dad felt really bad about not seeing her again. Yeah, I bet he did. It took a while for it to sink in for me. In movies, when people die, it's always so dramatic and meaningful. But other than the funeral and sadness, a lot of what you have to deal with really is a lot of paperwork. We came up here because despite all that had happened, Grandma left Dad everything. That included her house. Free house! So, we moved in. She's got a very quiet therapist. Because it sounds like, I'm pretty sure we're talking to our therapist, but I'm not hearing any. So how did that make you feel? I know, talk about bittersweet, right? Back then, when we first moved in, I didn't know how to feel. Dad told me that Grandma would have wanted me to enjoy my senior year, and so that's what I set out to do. I had a lot going for me. Dad let me have Grandma's old truck. I was going to a new school where I could make a good first impression, and I was in Ladle. Now, I know that I haven't been great at meeting new people. I usually like to keep to myself. It was like totally by choice, though. Oh God. Well, no wonder our therapist is so quiet. Oh, that's a lovely little reveal. I love that. Come on, Doc, don't look at me like that. Oh God, it's so fancy. That's such a fancy little bear. I love it. Fine. It wasn't by choice. I was a dweeb. A big fat dweebus with an L practically tattooed on my forehead. Is that what you want to hear? Stella, I think you might need actual therapy. Like, therapy is great and all, but, like, you need some actual therapy. You're right. That wasn't fair. It's just, I'm still a bit sore about it. I guess I just had trouble making friends because... Ooh. I was teased a lot, my best friend ditched me, or I moved schools too much. Best friend ditched me. My best friend ditched me. We were so close all the way up until 6th grade, and then... I don't know, she got cool all of a sudden or something. Yep, I've been there. For me, it was 5th grade, I think? Or maybe even 4th? Oh God. She stopped hanging out with me, and then it was like no one wanted to hang out with me. So yeah, Doc, I hadn't really had the best luck before, but on that day, September 15th, 1997, the planets must have aligned in some way that changed everything. Let me tell you about my first day at Ladle High. Oh my God, I love our little unicorn buddy there. The music's a lot of fun in this. I'm digging it. I was on the way to Ladle High, trying desperately not to freak out about the horrifying prospect of starting a new high school during senior year. That is pretty rough. It's going to be fine. Ladle's different from most places. What's the worst that can happen? I get shamed, kicked out of school, and regret my actions for the rest of my life. My comforting words weren't enough to calm me down, weirdly. I need a game plan. And a goal. Yes, that's it. I knew I was already under a lot of pressure. So I made a goal that felt very reasonable. I'm gonna be the coolest girl in school! On the first day! Everyone will be like, you, Stella Starosta, are the coolest girl in Ladle High. It seemed pretty doable. Game plan time. All I have to do is... I only just gotta... Here's how I'm gonna do it. I'll make myself into... Oh boy, a rock star, a sex symbol, the class clown. Rock star. I'll make myself into a rock star. I'll be so rad and say things like, that's killer, and stuff. Maybe I'll learn the guitar, Or just use nature's instrument, the voice. Yeah, I'll sing cool songs about sex and drugs. Some people might be scandalized, but that's the price you pay for being a visionary. With a solid plan in place, I started getting closer to school. Then it hit me. What if I run into Taylor? I didn't know how to feel about that. Is Taylor our ex-best friend? Oh, camp friend. Taylor was my camp friend. I hadn't seen him since I was 13. We used to write to each other between summers. I remember being so excited every time I got one of his letters. It was like I was just a little bit closer to being in Ladle. Then the year I stopped going to camp, I also stopped writing. Oh, you Max Caulfielded him. I don't know why. Maybe it was because... I stopped going to camp. I had feelings for him. He'd changed too much. Feelings. Maybe it was because I had feelings for him but didn't know how to deal with them. Like, I don't know. I was 13. I was a naive kid with a crush, and I guess I was scared that if I kept writing, I'd tell him. And that he'd be, like, freaked out or something. I knew I had to focus, though. Whether I ran into Taylor or not, first things first. I needed to become a rock star. Episode 1. Welcome to Ladle. Oh, the shorteralls. Oh, I love it. After going to the office to get registered, I went to find my locker. I was supposed to meet a class representative who was going to show me around Ladle High. They said they would meet me by my locker. I guess this is it. It had something leaking out of it. Oh boy. Yep. That's the locker I would get. Well, might as well put my stuff in there. Oh, God. This locker smells like death. The smell was so potent that it made my eyes water. I can feel it. It's so dense. Like a stench blanket. I had to find the source before I fainted. That gym sock. It seems to be the center of the stink zone. Ew. So gross. Aw. The smell of the gross gym sock was creeping into the hallway. People were starting to notice. I'm like gonna throw up. Where is that coming from? This is so embarrassing. I don't want to be known as the smelly girl at school. I had to do something. This was my chance to wow everyone with my rock starness. Oh God. You think this is bad? One time on tour, I got so totally wasted on, like, drugs that I could barely hold my guitar, and someone barfed or something, and it was really rock and roll and stuff. I was losing them. Watch out! Amazing! Oh my God. That is so good. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was a velociraptor on a skateboard? Hey, Isaac. Isaac says, so far this feels like a blend of every Life is Strange game. Every game is a Life is Strange game if you believe. You just believe enough. Whoa. I mean, the velociraptors even got blue hair. That's totally Chloe. That dinosaur boy looked so cool. The way his feather crest flowed as he cut through the air. His powerful dinosaur legs and sharp claws. Oh my God. Hey, Ariana. God, it has been a long time. Good to see you. Such balance and grace. But what did he want with me? All right, everyone. This has all been a prank, play, or warning. It's all been a play. A play? Yes, a play. A piece of theater for you to enjoy. It's called Ode to a Stink. And I'd like to thank my co-star, the new girl. You're welcome? Give it up for the new girl! The crowd slowly moved on, and then it was just me standing face to face with a raptor. Okay, I think we pulled that off. Please don't disembowel me. You're a dinosaur! Or you skateboard good. You skateboard good. Oh, wow. You were last here 8 months ago. Damn. That's been a while. Nice skateboard moves. You sure know how to do the boarding. The skateboarding. With the jumps and whatnot. You're good at that. Thanks. Are, you? Look, I know it's a lot to take in. Yes, I am a skateboarding velociraptor. No, I'm not here to eat you. I'm actually pretty partial to pizza, spaghetti, and small amphibians. Not some pretty new girl at school. Oh, nice cover back there. So, what is that smell anyway? Well, I'm not gonna lie. Some jerk left a sock in my locker. Is it his? You gotta tell me if it's yours, dude. Some total jerk left their grody sock in my locker. Total jerk? Oh, it absolutely. Absolutely. Yet why do they give me Max and Chloe vibes, right? That's what I'm saying. Every game is a Life is Strange game, if you believe. I don't know if it was someone's idea of a joke, or if they were just really gross. Maybe, like, theoretically, the joke is actually pretty funny, if you think about it, for a little while. What? Okay, look, I put the stinky sock in your locker. I did it as a prank. I thought it would break the ice, make you feel at home here. I worked super hard on it. Apologize, play along, or I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it, buddy. I don't want to, like, make you feel any worse, but I don't really get it. Get what? The whole stinky sock thing? What's the joke? Well, I don't know. It's like a prank. It's less of a joke and more of a trick. Listen, it looked better on paper. You wrote it down? Maybe. This is a pretty bad way to start your first day here at Ladle Hall. Yeah, it's not really going how I planned it. You deserve a better prank than this. Anyways, my name is Robert Raptorson. Who are you? I thought, this should be easy, just tell him your name. Be funny, be cool, or just tell him your name. He seems like he'd like funny. It's New Girl, or at least that's my stage name. Oh, that was a joke, because you called me New Girl before when, never mind, it's just, I'm Strella, yep. I mean, it was my first real conversation with a cute boy, and I was already messing it up. Hopeless. Strella, cool. No, sorry, it's, never mind. Just tell me your fucking name, Stella! I was, I'm supposed to meet the class representative to show me around the school. I guess they forgot? Nope, that's me, class representative. Really? Sure, who better to show you around than me? I'm very representative of what this school has to offer. Right. And my family has lived in Ladle for generations. You might have heard of us. The Raptorsons. I actually vaguely remembered hearing about the Raptorsons when I came to Ladle. I recognized that name, I just didn't think we were actually raptors. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. Even with all the bizarre shit in Ladle, we tend to stand out. How long have the Raptorsons been here? Does it bother you that you stand out, or are there other dinos? I think he likes to stand out. He kind of seems like it, so let's ask about other dinos. Are there other dinosaurs like you? There's no dino like me, that's for sure. But if you mean talking dinosaurs who are just chillin', then yeah. Not in Ladle, though. Wow. Anyways, I'm supposed to show you the gym, the library, and the soccer field. But the gym has a black mold problem, the library is a library, and the soccer field is just a muddy hole since our groundskeeper disappeared. Disappeared? Some people believe he was a victim of the Ladle Ripper. Who? Oh, just a serial murderer that lives in the woods and butchers people with an axe. Most people think he's just a legend made up by the superstitious townfolk, but I think he's real. Let's let that simmer on the back burner. For now, let me show you the true pride and joy of Ladle High. Is it just himself? I was ready for a big tour of the school, but Robert just took me down the hall. I mean, really, he should at least, like, show you where your classes are gonna be and stuff. Oh, there's a sock. So, what do you think? It's a nice display case? No, not the display case. What's inside it? These are the greatest achievements of Ladle High. Notice anything about them? Made of plastic sports? One of them is a key item. One of them is an important item that I need to collect and combine with something else to solve a puzzle. What? No. This isn't about finding some hidden clue. It's about admiring my achievements. Check out all those snowboarding championships. Notice anything about them? That's right, I won them all. You skateboard and snowboard? I'm a bit of a board savant. Well, I don't really compete anymore. How about you? You ever win any trophies or medals? Nah. I never really competed to begin with. I love that she's got like a little fanny pack. That's great. Such just A tier. The only thing I was ever good at was history class. And they don't really hand out trophies for knowing a lot about the inventor of toilets, correcting people about Viking helmets, or being a fangirl for the Middle Ages. I was really leaning towards correcting people about Viking helmets because that's so fucking good. But being a fangirl for the Middle Ages, I think, has, it's one. Being a fangirl for the Middle Ages, that's cool, I guess. Believe me, it's not. Hey, what are you doing after school? To really complete your tour, I have to show you the lake. The lake? Yeah, you gotta see the lake if you want to know the real Ladle. Okay. Well, the thing is, I'm not actually new to Ladle. Don't accept my invitation so lightly. The lake is a challenge, a test. Of what? Nothing. Just your worthiness. Okay, you look worried. It's actually gonna be pretty chill. Oh, okay. But also be prepared and stuff. Oh, okay. And if you run into anybody cool, bring them along. I'm trying to get as many people to come as I can. Totally. Anyways, here's my number. I hope to see you there, because I want to know if you are worthy. Still you later, Smilla. Sorry, it's Strella, right? Actually, it is Stella. Oh, right. Okay, cool. That was how I met Robert. I was still thrown off by him giving me his number. That had never happened before. Then he asked me to hang out after school. I didn't know if it was a date, another prank, or just a friendly invitation. I didn't even know where the lake was. There are lakes all over Ladle. Which lake was the lake? I thought that after that, the rest of the school day would be pretty uneventful. But the weirdness was not even over yet. So, did we not bother cleaning out our locker? Like, I sure hope we cleaned it out, because that was pretty disgusting. After a failed attempt at a triangle solo in music class, I headed back to my locker. I think I've pretty much contained the stink. I will just have to keep this locker closed. Pretty much for all time. Where were you this morning? Well, I was a little late. What about last night? I was unpacking? I mean, come on! Okay, that's not true. I said I would unpack, but I ended up walking around behind my grandma's house. Yeah, Robert's tour consisted of only 3 stops. Yeah, and I don't think he even took us to most of them. I don't think he took us to any of the things that were actually planned. Just the trophy case. It was literally just 1 stop. We were supposed to hang out. What? This is how it always is, isn't it? You come and go whenever you want. If you want something from me, then you are around. But if I want something from you, you just vanish, like you always do. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Sometimes you are right there, being all nice, and it's like you and I, we are a real thing. And other times, it's like you don't even exist. Yep, she's gone again. Excuse me? Whoa, sorry. I didn't see you there. Whoa. Oh my god, the drums are so good. I love this game. Who was this girl? She was so cool and absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Were those wings? And antennae? Was she some sort of magic fairy? Oh my god. The little blush. The little dopey look on her face. I love it. Are you okay? What? Huh? You said, excuse me, and then, wow? Then you just stood there staring at me for like at least 2 minutes? I was just wondering if you were talking to me? Oh shit, you heard that? Yeah? I was sorry. I was fighting with Ingrid. Is Ingrid real? Is Ingrid invisible? Or is she okay? Is Ingrid invisible? Is Ingrid, like, invisible? Sometimes. Only when it's really convenient. But I don't think she's here right now. Okay. Wait, you must be the new girl. Yeah, kinda. Wow, I'm making a great first impression then. Like, hey, how about I yell in the halls at an invisible person for a while? My name is Day. I guess you probably noticed by now that I'm a fae, a fairy, beautiful? Beautiful? Huh? I mean, sorry. What were you saying? I'm a fairy. This must be a lot for you to take in. It has been kind of an intense day. You're actually one of the few people who's like, stopped to talk to me. Damn, I've never had to change schools before and I'm still a loser. Oh, I didn't mean that you're a loser. I just... Wait, you can't be a loser. You're cool. You're the only one who seems to think so. I guess that's what happens when you spend all your time studying instead of, I don't know, talking to people. And it probably didn't help that my mom was a teacher at my elementary school, or that I wore a superhero cape until I was 8. I mean, I sneezed in my 5th grade teacher's face. I used to say everything I wrote out loud. I thought I literally had 2 left feet. I used to say everything I wrote out loud. I used to say everything I wrote out loud. So, like, homework assignments, read The Outsiders. Yeah, I wasn't well liked. Hey, I didn't catch your name. Oh, it's Stella. I nailed it that time. I couldn't believe it either, because at the time I was so distracted by her wings. Okay, Stella, I noticed you're a bit distracted by my wings. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's okay. Look, if it helps, you can ask me some questions. Really? Yeah, for sure. Why aren't you tiny? Do you have magic powers or can you fly? Can you fly? I'm sorry, did I say something? No, it's just sorta. I guess sorta is the answer. Oh, how do you sorta fly? I can't get very high or go very far unless what? I have to, like, believe in myself or something, or someone has to believe in me, or both at the same time. It's like super dorky. Sorry, all this cryptid stuff is just kind of normal to me. I've lived here all my life. I used to go to camp here, but living here is, like, different. Yeah, you'll probably see some more locals, if you know what I mean. Like me and Ingrid. Oh, right. Yeah, I've already met a skateboarding dinosaur. Robert. Yeah, he actually... I remembered Robert telling me to bring any cool people I run into, and, well, I thought Day was cool, so that was good enough for me. He asked me to come to the lake. He did. Yeah, and he said to bring along anyone cool that I run into, so, do you want to come with me? Me? Go to the lake? You don't have to if you don't... No, it's just... Did he say anything about it? He just said something about... worthiness being tested, it being chill. I mean, he did. Something about it being chill? That's suspicious. Robert is not a chill dude. Oh, I don't know. I've never gone there before. I mean, I've gone there, but I've never hung out there. It's a school night, and I've never gone there, and is it gonna be like a party? I don't know, it could be like 5 people, or it could be a total rager. 5 people is still a party, right? No, that's more like a get-together or chill sesh. Chill sesh? We shouldn't go, maybe. No, actually, we should go. It'll be good for us. Because you're the new girl, and I'm a total brain. Let's do it! Okay, let's do it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not, though. What? No, you're right. Let's go. Okay. We just gotta get hyped. Let's do this thing! We're going to the lake. Yeah, we are! The thing is, though, I don't know where it is, really? Oh, right. Could you, tell me? Or, like, draw a map? Hey, why don't I show you? You have a car? Yes! Wait, no. So which is it? It's more like a truck. Great! So you can give me a ride. Totally! Awesome. Okay, here's my number. If you're nervous about the lake, give me a call. Or, if you just want to talk about anything or whatever. So you just legitimately want to talk to me? Yeah? This was the second person to give me their number like it was no big deal or something. Pick me up around 7? Okay. Awesome. One sec, though. Hey, guess what? Me and... What's your name again? Stella. Me and Stella are going to the lake together. Did you hear that? I know you were still around here somewhere. I guess she is gone. I had never been invited to anything before in my life. Not only had a hot dinosaur invited me to the lake, but I was giving a hot fae a ride there too. I was standing there by my locker, looking at the 2 scraps of phone numbers in disbelief. I didn't know whether to be excited or terrified. Then someone came along to clear that up for me. Uh-oh. Wow. Why are you just standing around with that ridiculous grin on your face? Huh? You're a ghost. That's friggin' right, I'm a ghost. Does that scare you? Oh, she is a little scary. Damn. Play it cool, freak out, or be funny. Play it cool. Not at all. I know all about ladles creep. I mean, that's right. I am a creep. I understand if you can't handle it. It's pretty friggin' intense. Trapped between this world and the next. Doomed to wander in everlasting torment and stuff. I'm like a tragic spirit, and sometimes a vengeful one. I kind of like Ingrid. It's like way more than some people can handle, okay? I don't even know how I died. Were you murdered by the Ladle Ripper? Yeah, I mean, maybe. However I died, it was probably really violent and tragic. Really friggin' tragic, okay? Okay? And Day is the only one smart enough to figure it out, because it's such a friggin' mystery. I'm not mad that she's going to the lake with you, because when you're a spectral entity trapped in between death and the mortal coil, then jealousy and stuff is kind of beneath you. I'm just telling you to watch out, okay? Sure. Just be careful, because as a ghost, I can do all sorts of stuff. Walk through walls and be invisible, but that's not even the half of it. Sometimes I get all poltergeist on stuff, throwing friggin' furniture and smashing mirrors and knives. And I'll even set your clocks 5 minutes late or early. And don't even blame me if that happens, because I can't even control it. And that's not a threat or anything. It's just if you're gonna be around Day, then I might be around, and I just want you to know what you're getting into. So yeah, maybe I'll see you at the lake. It'll be fun. Yeah. Fun. What the fuck was that? I was on my way home, still very confused about everything that just happened. I can't believe how wild that first day was. I mean, people talked to me. Wicked cool people. And the plan. God, this morning when I made that plan, I had no idea that it would work so flawlessly. Okay, so maybe not totally flawless in execution, but I've got time to really perfect my strategy. By the time I get to the lake, I'll have it mastered. That's when it all hit me. I'm going to some kind of party with people that I just met. I might have fooled them into thinking that I'm cool for 5 minutes, but now? Who knows how long we'll be at the lake? But I have to go. They're expecting me. I was so afraid of the idea that I'd get there and blank or embarrass myself somehow. I started having a mini panic attack on the car ride home. Okay, Stella, gotta think of something else. Gotta calm down. Look in the rearview mirror. That always works. They say you should be checking your rearview mirror every, 30 seconds or something. But for, quick bursts. I'm more into checking every 3 minutes or so, but I give it a good stare. It helps me calm down. I sometimes get lost in it. Oh, that's a terrible idea, Stella. I like seeing the road being put behind me. It's oddly therapeutic. Who are you gonna hit? Who are you gonna hit with your car, Stella? Oh, hang on, wait, let's save. Okay. Goodbye, old road. Sorry for driving on you. Maybe this time I looked for a bit too long. Whoa, holy... Told you it was a bad fucking idea. Taylor? Oh my god. Oh, the short sleeve shirt over the long sleeve shirt. I love it. I love it. Okay, hang on. Kitten has fucked off. Stella? Oh my god. I couldn't believe it. I'd hit him! I'd hit my old camp friend, Taylor Talltoe. I was in shock. I mean, I knew I'd probably see him around at some point, but not like that. There were a million things I probably should have been thinking about, like how to explain why I stopped writing to him. What was he doing out here? Why wasn't he at school? But all I could think about was how much he had changed. Hey. I mean, you should have been thinking about, insurance, or, hospitals. He was always tall, but now he has grown, a lot. He wasn't the skinny boy I remembered. He was something else now. I found myself looking deep into his piercing blue eyes. I could feel a mysterious sadness in them. Oh my god. Stella. Sorry. Are you sure you don't need to go to the hospital or something? Yeah, no, I'm good. Just a bruised shoulder. I just need to chill for a second. Genuine, guilty, or freak out? Let's be genuine. Taylor, I'm so sorry for hitting you with my truck. I had a lot on my mind. I wasn't watching the road. I feel awful about this. Forget it. Let's not make it a big deal. Look, if it makes you feel any better, I get hit by trucks all the time. How is that supposed to make me feel better? Sorry, it just kind of comes with the territory of being a Bigfoot and everything. We're too stealthy for our own good. Taylor always had a pretty good sense of humor when it came to being a Bigfoot. When I first met him and his family at their camp, I was 5 years old. I was just so excited that magical creatures like him existed. I'd go home and tell everyone about how my best friend at summer camp was a Bigfoot boy my age. Maybe that was the start of people thinking I was bizarre. Okay, you can stop lying now. No, really, I even developed a pretty effective technique. The trick is to hop up at the last second and really put your shoulder into it. It helps to be tall, though. That way you have a high center of gravity and can make it over the front grille. Are you being serious? If anything, you were actually in more danger than I was. The last couple of times someone hit me with a truck, I ended up going right through the glass. What? I've made it through 3 fatal accidents. I turned the drivers' bodies into mulch. I'd see evidence, and it's good for the local ferns. Taylor, you did not. True story. Uh-huh. So I'm standing next to someone who's hidden several bodies. So yeah, you're totally making this up to make me feel better. Maybe I am. Is it working? Call him out, be genuine, or joke. Let's keep being genuine. Yeah, it's good to know you're okay. I would never forgive myself if I killed my only friend. Well, at least I know we are still friends. Taylor, you kind of moved away to the city and I stopped hearing from you, and well, I kind of thought... Taylor, I'm sorry. It's just, Ooh, I stopped going to camp. We've changed too much, or... My feelings! Let's blurt out our feelings. Fuck it. YOLO. Taylor, It's just that... The words just weren't coming. Stella, it's okay. It's just... Well, it's just good to see you again. Yeah, it's good to see you again, too. So... Well, I gotta go. What, so soon? Hey, now that you're back in town, we'll probably see each other around. If not, maybe you'll run into me in another 4 years. Wait, Taylor! I couldn't let him leave so soon, not like that. Will you come to the lake with me? Stella, Wait, did you say the lake? Yeah? Are you sure you meant the lake, and not, like, a lake? The lake, I think. A raptor named Robert asked me if I wanted to go. Robert Raptorson? Yeah? Weird. And I'm supposed to pick up a fae girl named Day on the way there? Huh. What? Stella, what do you think happens at the lake? Cool stuff. Probably, like, cool teen stuff? Cool teen stuff. Yeah, you know, the regular cool teen stuff cool teens do. I'm not familiar with this cool stuff you speak of. Would you care to elaborate? Like, yes? Charades? Oh boy. Look, the lake is just a place where burnouts and losers hang out, drink, and smoke weed. Like a wild 24/7 party? No, more like 5 or 6 people sitting around talking about bullshit. Oh? Yeah, it's not really Robert or Day's scene. It's kind of throwing me off. What do you mean? Well, Robert usually hangs out with his jock friends in the parking lot of the Loveland Frogs Diner. And Day's just... well, she doesn't really hang out. I always figured she was too busy studying and doing shit for extra credit. That's if Ingrid isn't hovering around her. Oh. And speaking of people whose scene this is most definitely not, are you sure you're ready for this, Stella? Confident, less confident, or freak out! Ah! Stella. Ah! Stella. Ah! Ah! Stella, calm down. Wait! I got it! Car accident. I got into a car accident. I can't go to the lake because I hit you with my truck. It was just a little bump up. Everyone is fine. That's why I'm gonna need you to find a big, big rock and then drop it on my leg. You are being ridiculous. Yeah, you're right. Good. Glad you came to your senses. Getting a cast is like a total mark of death for a loser like me. No one is gonna sign it. Everyone will know I have no friends. Wait, will you sign my cast, Taylor? But like 20 times with different names and handwriting? No. Why not? Because I'm not gonna let you break your leg. Well, shake me really hard and give me whiplash or something, because I'm not seeing a way out of this one. Stella, relax. I've been to these things before. You will be fine. You've been to the lake before? Yes. Huh. What? Nothing? Oh, no. Ask him nicely. Taylor? Yes. Taylor, old buddy. Yes? Taylor, dearest friend, can I ask you, like, a little favor? Like, just a teensy-weensy baby favor. Do you have a microscope? Because you're gonna need it to see this tiny little speck of a favor. What, as if I don't already know? Is this... what, as if I don't already know, is this nanomolecular favor you speak of? Taylor? Yes! Will you please come to the lake with me? The thing is, right, I don't really want to. Please? Ugh. Pretty please? Nope. Pretty please with a cherry on top? Absolutely not. Pretty please with a banana sundae and a cherry on top? This is the worst. Pretty please with... Fine, I'll go. Just please stop that. Now. Thanks, Taylor. I promise we won't stay too long. It really means a lot having you there. Will you need a ride? No, it's okay. I know where it is. Here, you can reach me here. If you need to. That was 3 numbers at that point. I remember thinking, does everyone in Ladle just hand their numbers out like this? Oh, thanks! After school was finally over, I was sitting watching TV. But really, out of the corner of my eye, I was watching the flashing light of the answering machine. I was nervous to find out if there were any messages for me on there. I mean, did you give anyone your number? Felt like you just kind of... Interesting. We can kind of explore. Hope you had a good day at school. I'll be late as usual. Maybe we can pack up Grandma's stuff when I get home. Yeah, let's spend the whole rest of the evening packing up Grandma's stuff. I'm sure that'll be very chill. Welcome to the Ladle Local Network, this small town's very own public access programming. Tonight at 8:30 p.m., Jerry takes you on a tour of his latest project, refurbishing a combine harvester on Jerry's rigging. Right after that at 9 p.m., the local gossip queen Vanessa recounts what all that commotion was at Gnome's flower shop last week on Toss the Goss. And lastly, on News at 9, unfortunately bumped to 10, updates on whether the new highway expansion on Highway 65 will be approved. All that and more coming up on LLN. Okay. Do we dare? Do we dare? Of course we do. Listen to messages. Message 1. Hello, Mr. Starosa. This is Ian. We are looking for someone to pull a late shift at the observatory tonight. Click. Message 2. Hey, it's Taylor. I'll see you later, so I guess this call's kinda pointless. I'm gonna go now. Click. Message 3. Hey Stella, it's me, Day. I know you were kind of nervous about going to the lake. If you want to talk or something before we go, you can call me. If not, I'll see you when you pick me up, okay? Bye. Click. Message 4. Stella, it's Robert. I'm holed up in my house. The Dino's Secret Service are here, and I think they are about to kick in my door. Oh no, Stella, I need your help. Please call me. Alright, sweet. So, like, call me, or I'll see you at the lake later? Oh no, here they come. I'm gonna go out in a blaze of glory. You'll never take me alive. Click. I couldn't believe it. Taylor, Day, and Robert all called me. I guess we must have given them our number in return? Or, I mean, it was the 90s. They could have looked me up in the phone book, I guess. Or my grandma. I knew this call would be too important to risk my dad walking in on it, so I had to take the call on my own private line upstairs in my room. I mean, but your dad's not home. Yes, please. Let's go upstairs. Bed. Window. Desk. That day in my window, I thought about... Ooh, God, do we already have to choose? Kind of like Day. I've never met anyone like Day before. She's so... bright. For some reason, talking to her makes my stomach somersault. I hope she doesn't regret giving me her number. Oh no. She'll probably realize right away what a dweeb I am when I call her. Ugh. Lovely. My desk was covered with things when I first moved in. It took me a week or so to organize it with my important documents. Between homework, dinner, and getting ready for the lake, I knew I had only a few precious minutes to make that call, so that meant I could only call one person. Also, I knew that after this phone call, I'd be flying so high from the majorness of it, I'd need a full hour to come back down to Earth, and I wouldn't be able to do anything else. Was I really ready to make the call? That felt like the exact opposite of how relationships should work, right? Yeah, we're ready to call. Let's see. I mean, we're gonna see all three of them. I'm finding Day's storyline the most interesting so far. We did save, like, not long ago, so we can always... Depending on how long this game is, we can always go back and date somebody else. Hello? Hey, it's Stella from school. Stella, I'm so glad you called. Oh, I'm so glad you wanted me to call. Obviously. Okay. Well, hi. It's nice to make a new friend, you know? You're my friend? Oh, well, I thought... No, wait, I want to be your friend. I'm just not used to making new friends, but I'd love to be your friend. Stella, relax. Stella, breathe. I get kind of nervous in social situations. You don't say. I'm like kind of shy. Everyone gets nervous, Stella. Like right now, I'm super nervous about my college application. Hang on. Kitten. Gideon came back. You already applied for college? Yeah, it's our last year of high school. Haven't you thought about college? I'm not there yet. You could say I've thought about thinking about applying for college. Where did you apply? A bunch of places, but I'm really hoping to get into Orion Technical Center. Oh, I've heard of Orion Technical Center. I'm kind of hoping to get my mind off it for a while by going to the lake. Right, about that. No, you cannot wimp out. I need a friend there tonight. Okay. I was just gonna say, see you at 7. Yes, okay. I'm gonna get ready now. Bye, Stella. Bye, Day. After the phone call, I went to pick up Day, and we headed to the lake together. Thrash. Okay, so... I mean, yeah, it's... pretty small get-together. I was feeling okay on the car ride over, but then as soon as we got there, I was so nervous. I mean, you've already met 3 of the people. Possibly 4 if Ingrid's somewhere. I had to pull Day aside. There's so many people here. There's like 5 people here. I know, right? So many! I've never been to a party before. If this is a party, it's like the saddest little party in history. But they're drinking. Underage. We could get arrested. There's like only one cop in town, and he used to hang out here after work to get drunk right up until he got his girlfriend pregnant. So yeah, you're not gonna get busted. But I'm pretty sure that one guy is definitely smoking pot. Pot? Cool. Yeah, I've totally done that. Really? For sure. Cool. Me too. Really? Totally. I love to smoke all the weed. Oh God, I kinda love her. Yeah, it's so fun when you breathe it in through the doobie and you're just like high. So high. Right! And then you get all weird and trippy because you can't see because of all of the smoke. Sure. That's why you fall over and stuff. Yeah. You haven't done it. Not even a little. Okay, thank God, me neither. And I don't really feel like trying it here. Me neither. Whew. Okay, cool. So I won't be the only dweeb not getting high. I still don't buy it that you're a dweeb, even if you haven't smoked pot. Well, it's true. I just feel like I spent the first 3 years of high school watching everyone else have fun. When everyone else was out partying and skipping class, I was just doing my own thing, I guess. What is your thing? Honestly, all I really do is study and occasionally draw nothing comics and stuff. You draw? Fuck yeah. Yeah. Wow. So I guess that's what you're going to college for at Orion Technical Center. Actually, I applied for the liberal arts program. I'm not good enough to get into an art program. I just draw comics for myself. I wouldn't show them to anyone. They're pretty whatever. What? No, I bet they're awesome. Can I see? Okay. Promise not to make fun of me or anything. Here. Just don't look at it now, okay? Why don't we go say hi to everyone? Secret comics. Oh no, there's the guy with the doobie. Hey, everyone. And she has arrived. We've got the new girl Stella here with... Whoa, is that Day? Or do my raptor eyes deceive me? Yeah, it's me. Rad! Hi, everybody. I felt like everyone was expecting me to say something, so I tried to introduce myself. I'm Stella. Say something cool, say something mysterious, say something funny. Say something cool. I was freezing up badly. It was like my worst nightmare, but it was real. I felt like everyone's eyes were burning through me, seeing me for what I really was. A loser. I had to try again, though. I still had a chance. Say something. Say anything. Anything at all. Yes. Oh, choke. He was right. I was totally choking. It was just like every time I had to meet new people. I'd get so worried that I was going to say something uncool, that when I'd actually try to say something, I'd have nothing to say because I was too busy thinking about how I'd sound super uncool. All I could think was, no, 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 not again, not in front of the coolest people in Ladle. Hey everyone! Wanna see me turn that rock blue? What? You can do that? Totally! Just did, see? I don't really see it. Oh. Oh shit, I see it. Shut up, no you don't. If you look close enough, you can see it. Man, whatever. I don't know what I would have done without Day then. Probably run into the woods in embarrassment. So, Stella, consider your tour officially over. I hope you've enjoyed it. What? On behalf of the student body of Ladle High, I would like to say welcome to Ladle. Thanks. Does every tour of the school end in a party like this? Hello? Tona? I'm not sure what your name is there, but hello. Does every tour of the school end in a party like this? Stella, remember, we talked about this. You need at least 10 people for it to qualify as a party. I don't know, this feels pretty party-like to me. That's because you've never been to... Time froze for a second. I had to stop Taylor from telling everyone that I'd never been to a real party. Too high. I mean, the high stuff was pretty funny. Too high to tell the difference before. Like I am now. I'm totally ripped up. Nice. Listen, sorry everybody. I tried to get as many people here as I could, but, well, they flaked or something. They bailed on you. Ouch, it hurts, but I respect your honesty, dude. You asked them to come to the lake. Did you really expect them to come here when you know it's not their spot? I thought I still had some sway over the team, but... I still don't understand why you wanted to come here. I just wanted to change it up, I guess. Well, it looks like your friends didn't. Okay, this has all been a fairly painful conversation, but where are my manners? Stella, this is Jessica, my partner in crime. Partner in crime? Really, Robert? And my good friend, your dealer. My buddy, Brandon. He's Ladle's best purveyor of illicit substances. It wouldn't be a not party without him giving us his ganja and his mom's homemade beer. Selling my ganja. You still owe me money, by the way. You need anything, let him know. For money. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, though. And it seems like you already know Taylor. But did you know that Brandon and Taylor are in a band together? What? Really? That's so cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I play drums and Taylor plays guitar and gets beast mode on the vocals. You sing? Taylor, why didn't you tell me you were in a band? Taylor? I'm out. What? Yeah, I'm gonna take off. Taylor, wait! Oh. Wait, where are you going? I'm just gonna take off. But why? Look, you don't need me here. Yes, I do. Taylor, what's really going on? I'm not good at being the center of attention. What do you mean? You're in a band. You must have been on stage before. We've never played live. Yes, I do know that being gay is punished by death in some countries. I am aware of this, and that's a horrible thing. Yeah. Oh, well, if you ever want an audience of one, I'd love to hear you play. I promise I won't boo. You wouldn't like it. It's really grungy. Fuck yeah, grunge. Taylor, I need you here. Okay. I guess I'll stick around a little longer. Yay, we got Taylor back. Oh, I love Stella's shoes. Those are so good. Hey, there you guys are. Everything okay? Yeah. Good. Come on, Stella. Beer time. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and block you. Because, fuck you, frankly. If you regret that not in everyone being gay is punished by death. So, yeah. Fuck you. Wrong channel. Goodbye. Good. Come on, Stella. Beer time. What? Yeah, I should have guessed from them saying "hi, woman" at the as their introduction. Sorry about that, chat. Let's get you a beer. Taylor, don't leave without me, okay? No promises. Taylor. Okay. Man, last time I had this homebrew, I was annihilated. Annihilated? I was so hungover I barely made it into practice the next day. Coach was pissed. So wait, what team is Robert actually on? Because, like, he said he doesn't really compete anymore, at least at boarding. So what team is he on? He was all, Robert, if I hear about you getting drunk while you're on my team, I'll blah blah and blah you off the team, so blah blah blah. Ah, fuck, so he got off the team. Wow, sounds pretty serious. Yeah, that's not a problem anymore though. Why? What happened? I've just moved on to other things, you know. Pranks, poetry, skateboarding. Cool shit like that. Did you say poetry? Yeah, he's obviously been kicked off the team, Stella. That's why his friends didn't show up. Oh, did I? I mean, it's just a hobby. I don't take it as seriously as skateboarding. That's where I get really expressive with some sick stunts. Well, let's get you that beer now. Here you go. Actually, psych. What, did you forget? You have to prove you're worthy to drink this homemade brew. This will be fun, don't worry. Robert, you have some problems, Robert. Here at the lake, there is a rule, and only one single rule. Everyone who wishes to drink the ale of Brandon's mom must prove their worthiness. I'm throwing out the gauntlet. My challenge to you, Stella, and you too, Taylor and Day, you all have to prove you are worthy. Really, Robert? This again? Come on, Jess, this'll be fun. It's a nice way for everyone to get to know each other. What exactly is this challenge? I want to know, what is the worst thing you have ever done? Your stories shall be judged by me, Sir Robert of the Rail, and my fellow knight, Sir Brandon of Greenleaf. What's going on, man? Who's doing what now? Okay, just me then. Your prize, if I deem your story worthy, is that you will be welcomed into the Order of the Knights of the Lake, and that your cuppeth will overfloweth with the sweet nectar of Brandon's mom's homebrewed beer. And by cuppeth, I mean you gotta drink from a bottle. Regrettably, we have no cuppeths. The worst thing we've ever done? It's probably pretty obvious, but just in case you didn't already guess, I hadn't done anything bad or wrong since I flushed my dad's wallet down the toilet when I was 3. I beg to differ, Stella. You ghosted, Taylor. That's pretty bad. Play it cool, genuine, or freak out. Let's go genuine, although freaking out was pretty funny. Prepare to be underwhelmed. Yeah, I think I'm good. I mean, beer is tempting, but Taylor, my man, I know the beer is shitty, I'm working on it. But I think more important than the beer, than the physical beer, is what I am offering to you on the metaphysical plane, dude. Here in the sacred meeting grounds of the lake, as the great Breakneck Gorge bears witness to this meeting of the minds, I want to extend a claw of friendship to you. But I need you to meet me halfway. Share your darkest secrets with this humble raptorness. I am now getting, like, I like Robert more than Finn in Life is Strange 2, because I fucking hate Finn in Life is Strange 2, frankly, but this is very, like, giving me vibes of that scene from Life is Strange 2, where Finn is like, everybody tell me your deepest, darkest secrets, and then when it comes to his turn, he's like, oh, I'm not doing it. It's like, everybody but me. It's like, The fuck, dude? So, I'll sweeten the pot. I'll tell you something I've never told a soul. No judgment. Taylor, no matter what you did, I promise I won't think differently of you. No judgment here. He who is without sin be the first one stoned, or whatever. I don't know that I can actually delete those. Oh well. Okay, I'll tell you. But I was pretty pissed off when I did this, so keep that in mind, I guess. Sometime last year, there was this construction company that came into Ladle, and they just had no business doing what they were doing. So I snuck into the job site, and I drove a bulldozer through the foreman's office. Dude, it was at night, and I knew nobody was in there. Nobody was hurt, but I get it. Seems kind of wild now. But at the time, I was just so angry. I don't even remember making the decision to do it. I just remember the feeling of righteousness when the portable office collapsed. Then when it was over, I couldn't believe what I'd done. I just bolted. I don't think I've ever run that fast in my life. Somehow, I got away with it. They must have chalked it up to malfunctioning gear or something. That's the worst thing I ever did. The end. Are you okay, Taylor? Yeah, I'm fine. Like I said, nobody got hurt. Right. Taylor, I don't think there is anybody human, cryptid, dino, or great power on this earth. No god up in the sky or fucking scientist in a lab doing laser math equations that could deny your worthiness. Taylor, thou art worthy. Thanks, I guess. Day, what about you? I'm not sure if I really want to do this. You've done bad things? Wait, so you've done bad things? Well, yeah, of course. Everyone has, right? Well, okay. You guys remember that I used to do the morning announcements? Haha, yeah. No offense, but they were kind of dorky. The Ladle High Good Morning Gab. Shut up, you guys. One day, well, okay, I was having a pretty shitty day, and I kind of let loose over the school PA system. I remember you started the whole thing with "Welcome to another mediocre day at our dead-end school." Oh, yeah! And you said something like, "We're all doomed to haunt the halls of this crusty school until we die." Yeah, well, like I said, I was having a shitty day, week, year, life. I still remember Vice Principal Jacobs banging on the door and trying to force it open. Wait, aren't the announcements done in his office? Yeah, I locked him out of his own office. Impressive. He didn't seem to think so. I ended up getting detention for like 3 months. Honestly, I'm surprised you weren't suspended. Or expelled. Me too, actually. They said something about it being my first offense or whatever. I'm pretty sure they didn't want to expel one of those schools like 3 honor students. I guess. But that's it. That's the worst thing I've ever done. I think I remember that day. Wasn't that the day that... Let's not go into that. Yeah, I thought it had something to do with Ingrid. Boo. Ah! Hey, everybody. I'm pretty sure that right after school... What are you guys talking about? I think we are talking about... that I got detention. Yeah. That's what we were talking about. Yep. Day, that announcement was legendary. There's no question, thou art definitely worthy. Announcement. Hey, let's move on to you, Stella. How could we forget about Stella? You lived in the city, right? Bet you have some hella wicked stories to tell. The truth is, I had never done anything bad in my entire life. Except for flushing your dad's wallet down the toilet when you were 3, that's pretty bad, and for ditching Taylor. But I didn't tell the truth that day. I wanted to fit in so bad that I made up a lie on the spot. I tried my hardest to come up with something really wild, but also cool and believable. One time, I got in big trouble for doing something, and I got detention. What happened? Breaking and entering, starting a fire, or returning a late book. Let's go middle ground. Let's go B&E. I broke into a place I wasn't supposed to be in. Oh, really? What place did you break into? Go big, go home, go believable. Let's go believable. I broke into the teacher's lounge at school. Well, awesome. Why did you break into the teacher's lounge? Something sexy, something devious, or prank? Prank. I broke into the teacher's lounge to pull a prank on the teachers. No way! What was the prank? We had a mean gym teacher named Mr. Benson who would torture something. That's way behind. So everyone noticed Mr. Benson had a huge fake toupee. Everyone except for Mr. Benson himself. So one day, I broke into the teacher's lounge while he was napping and stole his toupee. Oh my god. So let me get this straight. You got in trouble for breaking into the teacher's lounge to steal the gym teacher's toupee just because he was mean to the 9th graders? Yep. I don't believe it. Yeah, neither do I. Oh boy. Stella? I cannot believe that this girl did that. That is absolutely a gloves-off punch to the face. You're freaking kidding, right? Kidding? Do you think it is a joke to be worthy? I can't believe you're doing this. I'm worthy? Oh, you are worthy, all right. I'm worthy! And as such, I dub thee Vigilante. You are pretty goddamn worthy. How does it feel? Freak out. I'm worthy! You're worthy. I'm worthy! You're worthy! Woo! I am worthy. But now, I want to tell all of you the legend of the 20 gym socks. I have a confession. Last year, I didn't wash a single pair of gym socks. Not once. What? I know. Gross, right? Breaking and entering is Chloe, setting something on fire is Rachel, and returning a book late is Max. Yes, precise. I know, gross, right? 10 pairs of socks, 20 single socks, worn till they were so disgusting they could bring tears to your eyes. But I went further. I took those disgusting socks and I packed them all into a Ziploc bag so they could stew in their juices. But that wasn't enough. Not for this Raptor. I added an onion, a sardine, and a sprinkle of coriander to that bag. And then I left it in the sun for 10 days. This bag was inflated from the stink that was fighting to get out. Oh god. Why, you ask? What possible purpose could a dinosaur have for this bag of putrid stench? I'll tell you. The most worthy of all pursuits, of course. A prank. I hid all 20 socks in different locations in the school to further stew throughout the summer. You are sick. Sick like a fox. Whenever any of you walk through the halls this year and catch a whiff of something so foul you want to barf, you know who to blame. You have been pranked. The pranktor strikes again. You're welcome. That's really something. Robert? Ah, thank you. I put one in the principal's mailbox. I put one in the boiler room. But the wildest hiding place was when I climbed up the flagpole and switched one for the school flag. You climbed the 10-foot pole on the roof for a prank. Guilty as charged. changed. Wow. Wild. Are you kidding? That is wild. I also think it's wild. I can't believe you did that. I know, think of the principal's face when he... That's not what I meant, and you know it. Come on, Jess, lighten up. How am I supposed to do that when you are doing something that thoughtless? It's like nothing I say ever gets through to you. Let's not do this right now. Yeah, I get it. Look, I'm going home now. Have fun with your new friends. I'm really glad that they all passed your test. Wow, talk about a buzzkill. It's all good, man. She's just messing around. Whatever, man. I'm gonna take my leave too. I guess I'll see you guys around. Are we still on for practice tomorrow? Yeah, I mean, should be. What time? I don't know, man. Afternoon? Evening? Just run through our set without me. I'll probably drop in sometime, you know how it is. I guess. Well then. Alright, well, Ingrid and I are probably gonna head out too. Ingrid? She disappeared again, didn't she? Does anyone need a ride home? So awkward. Hanging out at the lake hadn't really gone the way I thought it would. I didn't get to follow through on my plans at all. Everything happened so fast, and before I knew it, it was over and we were driving home. I remember wondering, had I made a good impression? Was that what it was like to hang out? It seemed like everyone in the car was feeling pretty down. I wanted to break the silence and brighten the mood. So I thought maybe I could finally pull off some rock star antics by singing along to the radio, talking about drugs, or using a British accent. Sing along to the radio. Yeah, music! Yeah, singing! Unfortunately, I was so busy thinking about how to be a rock star, I didn't realize that the radio wasn't on. What was I doing? I didn't know the first thing about what it means to be a rock star, and I had literally none of the attributes of one. That was it. I couldn't fool myself anymore. I wasn't going to convince anyone I was a rock star. I couldn't even convince myself. I was starting to panic as I realized just how badly I'd failed at achieving my goal. Are you okay, Stella? The truck started to feel tiny. Stella? No. My breathing became heavy. Vigilante? I could only vaguely hear muffled voices calling my name. Oh no, you do not want to have a panic attack while driving. That is bad shit. Just give her a minute. The car got quiet, and my breathing calmed down slowly. Eventually, I felt like I could say something. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Yeah, it's all good. You okay? Yeah. I'm okay now. What a day, huh? Yeah, I never imagined that I'd be riding in a truck with Daylily, Stella Starosta, and Robert Raptorson. You're definitely not the most social guy at school. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're always just hanging out in the halls alone with your guitar. And that's if you're even at school at all. Okay, what about you? What about me? It's just not like you to go to the lake on a school night, that's all. I'm not a total goody two-shoes, you know. I'm sorry, Day, but Taylor's got a point. You're like the last person I expected to see tonight. Okay, but it's not exactly like you're a frequenter of the lake either. True, I cannot deny that. How well do you three know each other? What made tonight different? Why is tonight not like other nights? Are you three okay? I feel like they're all gonna lie if I ask if they're okay. What made tonight different? What do you mean, Stella? I mean, it sounds like all three of you did something you wouldn't normally do tonight. So what changed? I don't know. Lots of stuff. Nothing. Yeah. Well, I've got a pretty easy answer. You, Stella. What? You invited me to the lake. That's right. You invited me too. Nice one, Vigilante. I knew when I saw you that you'd come through. Look, obviously we all got a bit carried away. Let's start over. I'll go first. I'm Robert Raptorson. I'm class representative. I ran unopposed, but damn it if that wasn't the best unopposed campaign ever run. I remember that. You were relentless. I thought for sure you had an opponent. Nope. Then why campaign? Taylor, that's like asking why breathe when you could die. Or like, why eat or sleep? Or why snowboard? Okay, I get it. Good, because you're next. What? I'm Taylor Talto, and you fill in the rest. I'm Taylor Talto, and I'm good, thanks. Boo. Yeah, come on, play along, man. What? You all know everything there is to know. I'm in a band. I keep to myself, mostly. The end. Okay, I'll go. I'm Daylily, and I can't wait to get the hell out of Ladle. What? Really? Yeah, as soon as we graduate, I'm so out of here. Where would you go? I don't know. Anywhere that will have me, I guess. But I really want to go to college. I guess I never thought about leaving, because, you know, me, Bigfoot. Yeah, I've got a similar problem. Well, that highway expansion they're building might just... I don't know. It's just, maybe Ladle won't be the perfect hiding spot anymore anyways. Maybe. Okay, Stella's turn. I took a deep breath and went for it. I'm Stella Starosta, and I'm not a rock star. So happy to be in Ladle, or I don't have any friends. So happy to be in Ladle. I mean, they're all true. Really? Yeah. You three have lived here your whole lives, so you can't see how amazing it is here. The city is boring compared to Ladle. I'm with Vigilante. I love it here. It's okay, I guess. Well, I'm pretty sure Ladle's happy you're here, too. If you say so. Aw, that was a good line. The rest of the car ride was a blast. All the tension just faded away. You probably would think this is the boring part. All I did was drive them home one by one, right? But something amazing happened. Did she get a wig for this teddy bear? So good. It might seem like hardly anything to you, Doctor, but at the time, it was a very big deal for me. It happened when I dropped the last person off, who was... We're doing a day run. We'll stick with day for now. Maybe another time we can romance the others. Wow. Well, we survived that. I was so nervous the whole time. Yeah, me too. You never show it. You're so cool and collected. It's just an act. Can you teach me to do it? I'm just an awkward mess all the time. You do get flustered pretty easily. Yeah, it's the worst. I don't think so. Actually, I think it's kinda cute. I don't know why, but I feel brave when you're around. Like everything is gonna be okay. Come here. Oh, what a precious hug! That's really cute. They hugged me. I felt something that I wasn't ready for. Wings. It was her magic through her skin, like electricity that came off her body and flowed into mine. My stomach felt like it had a weasel breakdancing in it. Okay then. My heart was racing. She smelled like a meadow in spring, covered with dew, flowers in bloom after a soft rain. I firmly clamped my teeth together, afraid some weird sound was going to escape my lips. Oh, they're so cute. When we moved apart, I felt like I was glowing, charged up by her mystic energy. All I could do was nervously laugh like a total goof. Cool. Yep. So, see you tomorrow? Definitely. Yes. Okay. Night. Good night. As I drove home alone in my car, I felt like I was worthy. Worthy to be loved, find love, be a part of something. I don't know. All I know is that at that moment, I could tell that it's gonna be a good year. Aww. Okay, let's save here. Alright, we've got about half an hour-ish, so let's keep going. It had been like a month, and I still hadn't had any significant alone time with Taylor or Robert. Don't get me wrong, Doc. I enjoyed us going to the lake together, driving them around, and I finally had people to eat my lunch at school with. But I was starting to get worried that we were becoming just a bunch of, I don't know, casual buds. I wanted to know if we would, work well together, as a couple or something. But I didn't even know if they were going out with anybody, or whether they even wanted a relationship. I didn't even know their, zodiac signs. Well, of course I made a plan. I was going to get them alone if it was the last thing I did. Okay, that did sound a bit creepy. Whatever, you know what I mean. I was really into them, and I wanted to get to know them more. I knew you'd want to know the plan. Okay, so here it is. I was going to get some alone time with them by being a proper lady, being like a ninja, or being a temptress. Well, I mean, we gotta go with ninja. By being like a ninja. I was going to use stealth and ingenuity. I'd use darkness and shadows to my advantage. They wouldn't even notice that we were alone until it was too late. Again, I'm really not meaning for this to come out so creepily. I know. The plan seemed perfect to me at the time, too. Me, Day, Taylor, and Robert were put into the same work group for a science project. We were trying to find a time when we could get together after school to work on it, and I was having trouble focusing. Because they were all so dreamy. Stella? Stella? Back me up here. These guys are trying to flake out on meeting up for the project tonight. I couldn't tell them that I was too busy thinking about my plan to get some alone time with them to pay attention. So I thought of something else, fast. Sorry, I was thinking about cereal, school things, or getting acrylic nails. I was thinking about getting acrylic nails. Acrylic nails? Yeah, what do you think? I think good luck finding a place that applies fake nails and ladle. Oh, right. For now, leave the talents to me, Vigilante. Sure. What? I said I thought fast. Look, we're running out of time to get the project together, and you two are really dragging this out. That's all I'm saying. It's just a lousy busy work presentation. It's a challenging project that tests our knowledge of what it would take to colonize Mars. Yeah, busy work. I wasn't really that into doing the presentation. To be honest, public speaking has always been a nightmare for me. But then I realized this could be an opportunity to hang out. And the more time we spend together, the more chances of a successful mission. Come on, guys, Dave's right. We should get together soon. I've been saying I'm down to do it. It's just gotta be the right time and place. And energy. Okay, how about tonight? At the library. The library? At night? Yeah. Ms. Burt lets me study there when my house gets too disruptive. Are you nuts? I don't go in there. Not a big reader? No. I get it. I mostly stick to fiction, so school libraries... no, and that's not why I'd never go there at night. Okay. There's a cursed book in there. Here we go. A book that if you read it, you'll die in 14 days. No one knows what it looks like, but it sits somewhere on those shelves, waiting. Waiting. What? What? Yeah, what? That's ridiculous. Is it? Then what do you think happened to Brian Brancher? He fell while climbing a cliff. Exactly 14 days after he was seen reading a strange book where? A bad cliff climbing school? Nailed it. Yeah, they should totally be shut down. They keep teaching their students to climb while all greased up. Yeah, also they probably shouldn't start the class with the trust fall either. It sets the wrong precedent. What? No, at the library! He was seen at the library! Alright, I get it. Even if I don't believe it. We can do it somewhere else then. Look, we should just slap some pictures of Mars on a Bristol board and call it a day. I know you don't take school seriously, but I don't want to fail. Hey, Taylor's turned over a new leaf. I have? Totally, man. I can't remember ever seeing you at school, so like... Consistently? Yeah, constantly. Whatever, it's the last year. I just thought I'd make an appearance at least. I was surprised to hear that even just showing up to school was a rare occurrence for Taylor. I heard he wasn't really into the whole school thing, but I didn't think it went that far. I remember wondering, what changed? Was it really just that it was the last year? I was so dense. We gotta stay focused. I don't care where we get together to work on the project, I just want to work on it. Say no more. We can do it tonight at my place. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not so sure I'll be able to make that. Oh, come on, man. I've got snacks, tunes, and a sweet minibar. Plus, my parents will be out of town this weekend. It's perfect. I'm not sure that the minibar is going to get a ton of use during a study party. Party? Right, of course. So wait, it's not a party then, right? I'm gonna say no. Oh. I don't blame you though, Vigilante. It does contain all the elements that are required for a party. Yeah, except for one crucial feature. The people. That can easily be fixed, though. Okay, Robert, it's starting to sound like your place might not be the best to concentrate on the project. Whoa. Dave, relax. You can rely on me. My only interest is the task at hand. When it counts, I'm a lean green schoolwork machine. Only when it counts, though. Yup. Right, and how do you decide when it counts and when it doesn't? I just do, like right now. I was all like, does this one count? And then I was like, yeah, it totally does. Simple as that. Amazing. Okay, fine. Robert's house it is. We'll all meet there tonight. Does that work for everyone? Totally. I guess. Yeah, for sure. Great. Okay, see you guys later then. Stella, can I talk to you for a sec? Sure. Taylor and Robert were off to the next period, and then it was just us. Oh, hey, look, alone time. Stella, I'm gonna need you to help me get those two to actually show up and work on the project. What do you need? I don't know. Maybe you can go pick them up or something? The study party is at Robert's house, though. Okay, maybe you can just go check on them? I thought about going to check on Taylor and Robert, and how that would give me an opportunity to maybe have some quality alone time with each of them. Oh, also, can I get a ride from you to Robert's? And that made 3. It didn't even have to be a ninja. It just kinda happened. Before I even thought about getting ready for the project, I needed to check in with a very important program. Who do you call when you want some pepperoni? Samurai Pizza Cats! Okay, what's our note from our dad this time? Hope school's going well. Work project is going longer than I thought. It's been hard to wrangle the team together. Anyways, sorry I couldn't be home for dinner. There should be leftovers in the freezer. Love you, Dad. Oh, Dad. We interrupt this program to give you this urgent weather update. It's 15 degrees in northern Ontario, no chance of rain. A perfect, sunny day. We will walk you through the weather for the rest of the week here on Channel 5 News and Weather. Stay tuned for traffic after these commercial breaks. Any fun messages? Message 1. Hey, it's Doug. I finally had a chance to go over the numbers on your property. My advice is to hold on to it for now. A lot of people seem fairly certain Ladle will benefit from the planned highway expansion. If the town had a direct route to Highway 10, you could be looking at double the current asking price. If you're still eager to turn it around, though, I'd be happy to act as your agent. Call me back either way. Oh. Message 2. Stella, we should probably talk about this project since it's already Saturday, huh? Wait, so why were we at school if it's already Saturday? Did we have school on a Saturday? Anyways, if we're still going, I need a ride from the lake later. Give me a call if you can. Message 3. Hey, just wondering if you're, still going to Robert's tonight. I mean, if anyone else is. Anyway, give me a call and let me know if you're going, that is. I'll be at the campgrounds doing band practice if you want to swing by, so, yeah. Okay, bye. Message 4. Hey, Vigilante, just wondering what's happening tonight. I wanted to do this thing before our thing. I'll be at Highway 54 with a sick surprise. Anyways, give me a call. Oh, wow. We got some options now. Ooh, after I cleared my desk, I wanted a place to keep all of my memories. So I decided to keep my important documents packed away and instead use the desk as a place to cheer myself up. I couldn't wait to look at the stuff people gave me after school that day. There we go. Aww. Here's a little comic page from Day. Okay. So she's bored in the woods, takes off into space, and is bored in space. Sounds about right. That day in my window, I thought about... I mean, I do kind of want to change it up, but also, I feel like we've committed today for this run. We are committing today for this run. Another time we'll do Robert, and then another time we'll do Taylor. Get the most out of this game that we can get. Day seems to be really taking this project seriously. I mean, I see why she's worried about college, but sometimes I wonder, would she be happier if she didn't put so much effort into everything? She gets so stressed about these small projects, and I don't know. I sometimes feel like I'd just be getting in the way of her goals, her life. I hope that's not true. Time to call Dave. Day. Hey. This is Agent Stella reporting. I've 2 slacker high school students in my sights. Don't worry about those clowns. I'm gonna round them up for you. Thanks, Stella. What's wrong? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have much faith in this project. Oh? Yeah, I mean, maybe it's more my faith in, the education system of Ladle that's been shaken than anything else. Really? I guess that's fair. Totally, like, we're in senior year high school, and we're doing a project that requires Bristol board. Come on. Maybe Taylor's right. No one else is taking this seriously. Why should I? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm actually pretty nervous about giving the presentation. Not a fan of the whole public speaking thing. I'm like the opposite of a fan. A hater. Yep, a public speaking hater, I guess. I just want to punch public speaking in the face. Whoa, why all the hate? It just sucks. I suck at it, too. Everyone gets a bit nervous when it comes to public speaking, though. I feel like I'm worse than, like, the average person. I don't know. Like, my last presentation, it was about the ozone layer, which is a subject I really care about. And anyways, when I got up in front of the class, I got so nervous that I just started making jokes. The class laughed, and so I kept going, and when I looked at the teacher at the end of my presentation, he looked so upset. I realized that I'd just made a joke out of something so serious. That's not that bad. What? It sounds like you got some laughs at least. Sure, but were they laughing with me or at me? Either way, I've done way worse. Really? Okay, maybe not during presentations. I've got a system and I usually nail them. But I've done plenty more embarrassing stuff. Like what? Okay, There was this one time, like when I was 8 years old or something, I ran away from home. Whoa, really? Yeah, I was such a silly kid. Why did you do it? I don't even remember. I think it was over a fight with my mom. I feel like that's pretty common kid stuff, though. Not like anything to be embarrassed about. Well, I was away the whole night, and my mom was losing it. Oh my god. So she called for a police search, and at that point, half the town was looking for me. Oh my god! My mom was already printing missing child posters by the time they found me. She was so furious with me, she dragged me out in front of the whole search party and the cops. She was all, Deandra Lily, you're grounded for the rest of your life as far as I'm concerned. Oh no, she middle named you in public? The grounding didn't last, obviously, but I had to go see a counselor for a little while afterwards. Eventually I managed to convince everyone that I was fine, it was just a silly mistake. Wow, she sent you to like a child shrink or something? Yeah, or something like that. Anyways, you'll never guess where they found me. Where? Remember those Bert's Birthday Bash places? The ones with the shitty old arcade in the back? Oh my god, yeah, you went there. Why? I must have thought in my 8-year-old head that I could just camp out in the ball pit overnight or something. Wait, when's your birthday? Oh, November 3rd. Why? So you're a Scorpio. That makes perfect sense. What does? Scorpios are fearlessly curious. You just wanted to see what was out there. I guess so. I definitely paid for it, though. I got teased so hard for that incident for the rest of the year. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry. I got teased all the time when I was a kid. It's okay, everyone gets teased at some point. I know some people who didn't. Well, those people are losers. Well, I guess it kind of helps knowing that even Deandra Lily can be teased. Yeah, of course. Oh no, don't make me regret telling you my middle name. I've gained the upper hand. I know your full name. And you have no idea that my middle name is Vivian. Crap. Wow, Stella Vivian Starosta. It's a family name. Eh? I won't judge if you won't judge. That's fair. And we won't tell Robert and Taylor each other's full names. Agreed. So we have a deal? We have a deal. All right. Well played, Ms. Lily, well played. You played yourself, actually. Yeah, I guess I kinda did. So, you go first. I was just gonna say, I got some pretty rad news, actually. Oh, what is it? Hey, shut up out there. I'm sorry. Sorry, it's my annoying brothers. I'm on the phone. Ugh. I'll have to tell you later. Are you still able to give me a ride to Robert's? Totally. And don't worry, I'll make sure Taylor and Robert are there to work on the project tonight. Thanks, Stella. Seriously, guys, I'm gonna kill you. I gotta go deal with these animals. I'll be at the lake at 7. I can tell you my news then. Oh, yeah, cool. For sure. Cool. I gotta go now. See you then. Yeah. Bye. Bye. That's it. You two are dead. I guess I had to wrangle everyone to get to Robert's that night. What I didn't know was how complicated that would actually be. Okay. Oh my god. I was gonna say we should call it there, but now we're at band practice. It's kind of amazing. I am losing my voice though. I forgot how taxing visual novels are on my vocal cords. Ugh. Alright. Let's call it a night. We'll call it here. There we go. Alright. Thank you so much for hanging out. And thank you, Gidgeon, for hanging out. What a good girl. She has been so good this stream. She's been just chilling in a sunbeam, like a good girl. Sunbeam, like a good girl. Alright. Have a good one. Tuesday night, Velmax and I will be streaming yet more Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. We'll see if we can actually get through the end of the first part. Maybe? We'll find out. We'll find out how many streams that takes us. And then next Thursday afternoon, I will stream more Raptor Boyfriend. And it'll be a good time. And I'll probably lose my voice again. Maybe I should make myself some tea. Alright. Take care, and I will see you again soon. Bye.